The thing about The Walking Dead is you can't stop watching. Like I want to. After this last episode, no spoilers. And I get it, it's just a show, but I'm hooked. Coral! Lori! Let's talk about food. Welcome to Foodhouse. I am Nate, and in this episode, I'm gonna show you guys a really simple dinner that my wife Chelsea absolutely loves. We're gonna do a crispy salmon and a honey bourbon sauce. This sauce is so simple, and it's silky and sweet and savory. It's everything that you want in a sauce. Let's get right into it. All right, crispy salmon with a honey bourbon sauce. Here we go. I've got these really great little carrots. I've got some mushrooms and some Haricoverts. Now these are a little bit different than green beans. They're a little bit thinner, a bit more delicate. And these carrots are really fantastic. They're at Publix right now. They're all fun colors and beautiful. It's always fun to find new stuff. All right, so I've got 2 saute pans. I'm gonna add some olive oil to both and get the heat up to like medium. High on the vegetable one. We're gonna add our carrots with some salt and pepper, and we wanna get a nice little sear, like a little crisp on these. So high heat and get them crisp. Now we're gonna cut our mushrooms in half. You can cut these any way you like. I just like bigger pieces of mushrooms. And these Haricoverts, we're gonna take the little stem ends off because they're chewy and inedible. So we're gonna take those off. Now we're gonna add some unsalted butter to our vegetable dish. I always use unsalted butter just so I can control the seasoning while I'm cooking, but that's, up to you. So I'm gonna add our mushrooms, add our carrots, toss that around, get it nice and coated with the butter and the oil. We're gonna add a little bit of chopped garlic. Now you do this at the end because garlic will burn a little quicker, so we don't want it to burn. So we're gonna add our beans over the top. Let's go ahead and turn the heat up on our fish pan. Let that start getting hot. Give this a nice toss, add some salt and pepper. Then we're gonna throw a lid onto our vegetables to let the carrots and the green beans steam a little bit. All right, now once your fish pan is nice and hot, we're gonna take our gorgeous salmon and we're gonna season salt and pepper on both sides. Now, if you're not a salmon fan, it's probably because you're crazy. It's so wonderful and delicious. Really hot pan. Throw your fish in and let it get nice and crisp. Now you don't want to cook it too far because we don't want it to get overdone, but you want to get a nice high heat, get it nice and crispy, and then give it a flip. All right, let's get to the sauce. Today I am using some Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. So this is going to be the base for our sauce. We're also going to add some honey, and that's pretty much it. Just all those flavors from the fish and our bourbon and our honey, and that's our sauce. It's so simple. All right, so this is important. Turn your heat off. You don't want to fire. Turn your fire off. Then we're gonna add our booze. The reason you do this is just for safety. If you're a rock star, go ahead and leave the flame on and go to town, but I wanted to give my boys a show. That flame is the alcohol igniting. So once you turn your heat back on, you'll get that fire to go. But once the alcohol burns off, the flame will go away, or you can just blow it out if you want. Now we're gonna add our honey right to that delicious bourbon as we're deglazing that little bit of fish on the pan. Now give this a little swirl, mix that bourbon and honey together, and now we're gonna let that reduce. So keep the heat up medium high, and those tiny bubbles are gonna turn into big fat bubbles. And that's when that's all the sugar kind of condensing and the sauce getting thicker, which is what we want. So we're gonna turn the heat off once it gets to this point. Once the bubbles get nice and big, we're gonna turn the heat off and let that cool, and that sauce will thicken as it cools. Now our vegetables are done, our sauce is done, our fish is done. Let's plate it. So we're gonna start by arranging our gorgeous plate with our vegetables, then our fish. Now check out how gorgeous this sauce is. It is silky and it's thickened up nicely. It's almost like maple syrup. It is sexy and glossy and glistening. Any other G words I could use? All right, so we're gonna take a nice large spoon and garnish our plate. So I like to do a little drizzle around and then some directly over the fish. Oh, so sexy. So sexy. There you go. Very simple, easy dish that's really, really delicious. I mean, it wasn't in real time, but you basically saw it was so fast, so easy to do, and it looks really fantastic. Make sure you use that little chef drizzle trick at the end. That makes the plates look really, really nice. And if you haven't started working on your plating skills, I'm sure all of you guys are really fantastic cooks. Start working on your plating skills and making the plates look a little nicer. It just makes, eating a bit more fun. I hope you guys love that recipe. If you're on Facebook, click the like button. If you love it, share it. You guys know the routine. If you're on YouTube, click the subscribe button. It's right down there somewhere. Thank you guys so much. I'm Nate. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Does that look good, boys?
No.
Does that look delicious?
No.
What? You want to have some of my salmon?
No.
What are you having?
Turkey.
Sandwich and turkey. You want to try some of my fish?
No.
What do you want to have?
Turkey.
Mac and cheese and chips and turkey?
Yeah.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, Daddy.
Oh, sure. Is that for me? Oh, thank you. Did you already have that one in your mouth?
No.
It was soggy.
It's
Did you already have it in your mouth? Yes, you did.
Daddy.
Gross! What about you? Seemed really enthusiastic. Oh, and Chelsea made banana bread. Hey, you want to make a video of banana bread? Sure. All right, there we go. We're making a video of banana bread.
No way.
All right, hey boys, say see you later.
Gotta get rotten